Getting popular is every actor's dream, but it is just the very first step, and the true difficulty lies maintaining popularity. In fact, while there have been many actors who managed to constantly shine after a breakthrough role, others weren't so lucky, and only managed to get one successful work. These actors and actresses can be called the one-hit wonders of the acting world, and now let's get to know them. Number 1. Yoosun. The case of Yoosun is quite notorious. The actress basically shot to stardom overnight thanks to her performance as the female lead of the massive hit Boys Over Flowers. With an average viewership rating of over 25%, the series was no short of legendary, stealing the hearts of Korean and foreign netizens alike. Its local filming locations basically became tourist attractions, and Yoosun, like many other cast members, was so popular she flooded the advertising field and attended various events across Asia. In fact, the money Yoosun earned from Boys Over Flowers was so much, it has ensured her a comfortable life for over a decade, proving just how huge her fame was. Unfortunately, the actress's breakthrough series was also her last relevant work, as all of her later series got little to no fame. The musical, her return drama after Boys Over Flowers, wasn't at all successful, and while her other dramas like Take Care of Us, Captain and Angel Eyes did pretty decent, they just didn't live up to the actress's name. And worst of all, Blood, her final drama for the time being, could be considered to be a total flop, as it recorded a low average rating of 5.2%, while the actress herself was harshly criticized for poor acting. It has been 6 years since the actress's last TV gig, and while she had attempted multiple fields, including singing, directing, and arts, Yoosun hasn't been able to rekindle her fame, and all the controversy surrounding the actress's divorce certainly didn't help. Number 2. Kim Bum. Speaking of Boys Over Flowers, Kim Bum, despite only playing a supporting character, had also earned extreme fame. His performance as the skilled potter So Yi-jung has charmed the audience with his charisma into fluttering love, and subsequently boosted his name across Asia. Unfortunately, despite his talents and stunning visuals, it seems that Kim Bum didn't have much luck in picking his future works. Dream, his first K-drama after Boys Over Flowers, didn't record much success, and the actor's future projects like The Woman Who Still Wants to Marry and Goddess of Fire, which did decently with average ratings of 8 to 10%, didn't live up to other dramas at the time. Kim Bum also went through quite many failed dramas, including Padam Padam, which recorded a 1.6 viewership rating, Hidden Identity, which recorded an average viewership of 2%, and Tale of the Nine-Tailed, which rating averaged at 5.2%. Quite disappointing, considering the series had starred famous actors like Lee Dong-wook and Jo Bo-ah. It seems that, despite that Kim Bum does pick decent scripts, he just hasn't gotten as lucky as his BOF days. Fortunately, discussions surrounding the actor had recently started to rise. Kim Bum's recent project Law School had managed an average rating of 5.3%, while his newest project Ghost Doctor is gaining attention. Number 3. So Kangjun. After years and years of playing supporting roles, So Kangjun finally got his breakthrough from the 2016 K-drama Cheese in the Trap, as the second male lead Bak In-ho completely woos the viewers. Ever since, the handsome actor was popular enough to constantly nail major roles. And yet, it seems that luck wasn't on his side. His first project after Cheese in the Trap was the dark comedy Entourage, which was highly invested, starred popular actors, as well as invited a large number of famous cameos, adding to the anticipation of the series. However, despite all the hype, Entourage was considered badly done, and thus wasn't well received commercially and critically, recording sad ratings that barely managed to surpass 1%. Then, the actor returned with Are You Human Too?, a series that also performed under expectations, recording declining ratings that averaged at 5.9%. Later works of Kangjun only do worse and worse, with The Third Char, Watcher, and When the Weather is Fine all doing badly, recording ratings at 2.5, 4.5, and 2.2% respectively. It seems that the actress's popularity has only grown less relevant over time, and we can only dearly wish that Kangjun can pick up better scripts in the future. Number 4. Julian Kong. Perhaps new K-drama fans haven't heard of Julian Kong, but in the olden days, this Canadian-Korean actor was a household name, appearing in various variety and reality shows. Basically, he had risen to fame after playing a role in the sitcom High Kick Through the Roof, which was considered the national drama with its extreme popularity. However, in 2014, Julian's career as a celebrity basically ended, as the actor was all across the news for a not-so-positive reason. In particular, Julian was spotted shopping and posing publicly in only underwear, and basically waltzed about half-naked through various streets in Seoul's Gangnam district. Apparently, the actor did it all under the influence of alcohol, and this just didn't sit well with Korean netizens. The embarrassing incident had got Julian apologizing for his behavior, and subsequently disappeared from the entertainment field. He now only appears in cameos on some dramas, and mostly works as a model and YouTuber now. So much for wasted fame. Number 5. Rue Junior. As K-drama fanatics, it's a guarantee that we have heard of the Reply series. And among those, the final installment, Reply 1988, has been the staple of popularity. Likewise, all of Reply's actors had got their dose of fame, including the highly talented Rue Junior, who had delivered a spectacular performance as the sort of male lead Kim Jung-hwan. The series had earned him a Big Song's Best New Actor award, which says a lot about his popularity. However, Rue Junior didn't see much luck in his future drama ventures. Lucky Romance, where Rue Junior starred alongside the famous actress Hwang Jung-eun, didn't do particularly well, while his latest series, Lost, was a total commercial failure, with ratings dropping from 4.1% to as low as 1%. Still, it's important to note that Rue Junior was madly successful on the bigger screen. In 2017, the actor won Big Song's Best New Actor award thanks to his appearance in the political crime movie The King. His further projects like Believer, A Taxi Driver, Hit and Run Squad, and The Battle, Roar to Victory were all commercial successes, and among the highest-grossing films upon release. He was also critically acclaimed with Little Forest, a true testament to his wide-range acting abilities. It seems that TV and cinema audiences are two completely separate groups. Number 6. Yoon Shi Yoon. For the final entry in today's list, let's come to the curious case of actor Yoon Shi Yoon, who was once a national favorite, but has since had no luck in his drama projects. Now, had you been into dramas during 2009 to 2010, it was impossible to not hear of Shi Yoon's name. The actor had starred in the sitcom series High Kick Through the Roof, and later had cemented his standing via King of Baking Kim Tak-gu. With ratings that skyrocketed from 16.3% to 50.8% in the final episode, King of Baking Kim Tak-gu could be said to be a legend in South Korea. Likewise, Yoon Shi Yoon became a household name, nailing various commercial deals, leading roles, and was even named ambassador for an entire province. However, this popularity is short-lived, and the actor's later works just didn't live up. Me Too Flower, the actor's first work after his breakthrough, only managed to record a 6.1% average rating, despite being broadcasted on national TV. Yoon Shi Yoon's declining fame was even more apparent through later works, and his dramas like My Cute Guys, Mirror of the Witch, and Hit the Top were only ranging around 2 to 3% in viewership. Even after his hiatus in 2015, the actor's fame was not able to recover. From Grand Prince, Nokdu Flower, Psychopath Diary to Train, Shi Yoon's prime days seem to be far behind. Yoon Shi Yoon will once again grace us in 2022 with a weekend drama, Now is Beautiful, and we can only hope that the actor will finally be able to break the low rating curse. And that's the list. What are your thoughts on these actors and actresses? Were their later failures a result of bad acting, bad scripts, or just pure old bad luck? Feel free to let us know your opinion in the comments section. And if you want more videos like this, like, share, and subscribe to bbalidrama. We'll come back soon. See ya!